because she qualified that these are the 10 cartels who earn 1 million shillings and 500 shillings and above. So my implication, she was implying the members of parliament.
In your statement, you referred to Governor having referred to you as cartels, corrupt, referring to your members as introducing their co-wives, affiliates. What do you make of such pronouns?
Madam Speaker, members of the Senate, the word cartel is not a very nice cartel in a situation where you are referred to as greed. You are only interested with your stomach. So what Madam Governor was saying or implying is that us, we are not interested with anything else other than our greed. So we felt insulted and humiliated and demeaned in front of the president and the rest of our community in Meru.
Any meaning of the word affiliate referred to you by the governor? Affiliate.
Affiliate?
Yes.
Affiliate in the biblical terms, I think she says she is a bishop. So I'm sure when she takes the photo, she will be able to explain what affiliate means, but that is not a present term to refer.
Are these outbursts by the governor been informed by any provocation on your part or on the part of your members?
Madam Speaker, members of the Senate, there are so many circumstances and venues where the governor has continued to verify the members of parliament. I remember there are issues in South Imenti, there are issues in Central Imenti, and other areas. Madam Speaker, I am privy to this information because as their chairman, we share quite a lot.
Out of all the elected members in Meru, is there any of the member that the governor is in good terms with?
As far as I'm concerned, I lead a team of 12 members of parliament, including our deputy speaker, Honorable Gathuri. None of them is in the friendship with the governor, not because of our cause, but I think because of our attitude.
And Honorable Rindikiri, what effect has this demeaning and vilifying vilification of the governor caused yourself and as well as your leaders, your members, sorry?
We are members of dignity. We are elected by people of Meru. The MCs were also elected by people of Meru. We were all elected, the governor was elected. So our concern is the deteriorating, which is almost nearing zero, of the relationship between our executive and the other leaders in the county.
Does that mean that the vilification has caused you ridicule and embarrassment within your constituency? Or
certainly, it has even got beyond our county.
Have you attempted to seek any resolution or alternative dispute resolution between yourself, or to seek any, peacemaking forum with the governor?
Madam Speaker, members of the Senate, yes, it is true. Our mission to the Nakuru State Lodge, that's what one of the dates of reconciliation. Madam Speaker, members of the Senate, we also had the opportunity of sitting in the boardroom of His Excellency the Deputy President. He gave us his boardroom to deliberate, to bring the MCS together, members of parliament, and others, so that we can have an amicable solution to the deteriorating political situation in our county.
Yes, and very finally, because I'm mindful of time, some of the people, some of the persons you've approached for purposes of reconciliation, are they still pursuing this one, such as you've made reference to the Deputy President? Is he still pursuing the reconciliation or has given up?
The last communication I had, they have given up.
For the interest of time, I subject now the witness to cross-examination, Honourable Speaker, and thank you.
Thank you, Counsel. Cross-examination. The cross-examination should take a maximum of 7 minutes. So, Counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. My name is Lisha Ongoya. I will take this witness in cross-examination. Very briefly, Honorable Mugambi Rindikiri, did I hear you in your evidence in chief to say that the governor referred to you as Wafilisti or something to that effect?
I did make that.
Okay.
Because that's something that she
I'm
has
happy with that
quoted.
answer. Where is that grievance in your affidavit at pages 66 to page 68 of the record?
I said, Madam Speaker, that is our statement, not my statement.
I'm asking where that grievance is in your affidavit, because your affidavit now brings those grievances to this Senate. Where is it in your affidavit?
Madam Speaker, I repeat again, I did not make that allegation. What I said, she is the one who said, it's not in my affidavit. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, I don't know whether we are communicating with the witness.
The question is answered. He said it's not in.
Thank you so much. Allow me to move to something else about Makatel Kumi. I understood you to say that Makatel Kumi meant 10 members of parliament from Meru County. Did I get you right?
Yes, we are 12 members
Let's go. I only have 7 minutes. Did I get you right that Makatel Kumi meant 10 members of parliament from Meru County?
The implication, yes, because we are 10.
I have limited time. I'm asking a very straightforward question. I just want to confirm whether I'm right or wrong in that understanding.
Just allow the witness to answer. Just answer that question, Honorable Mugambi.
Madam Speaker, members of the Senate, like I said, and allow me to have an explanation because I don't think this is a question of yes or no, is that the members of the National Assembly who are in attendance, who are 10. That's what I meant. And when we said 10 cartels earning 1,500,000 and above, surely members of the Senate, Madam Speaker, I don't think there was anybody in that congregation who fit into that description.
In that clip, did the Honorable Governor say 10 cartels in this meeting?
Madam Speaker,
in that clip, did the Honorable Governor say 10 cartels in this meeting?
Madam Speaker, as I said, she said we cannot allow 10 cartels members take hostage or for that matter come and determine the future of the Meru politics. That's my implication.
Back to my question, did the governor in that speech say 10 cartels in this meeting?
I gathered it from there because I don't think Madam Governor would come out of her minds and start describing something that is not as some attachment with the presence.
Honorable Mugambi, that question is direct. Just answer it. Answer.
I took it to mean she was referring to the members of parliament.
Did she in fact say 10 cartels in this meeting?
It was not a meeting, it was a church service.
Did she say 10 cartels in this event?
Madam Speaker, yes.
The record will bear us out. Fortunately for us, the Senate has watched that clip. Allow me to request that they play the video in the flash disk marked B from the governor's video supplied to the Senate. It's a very short clip.
Technical team, please play the video.
May I request that video marked B, the second video, the second flash disk by the governor be played?
Video, second video marked B.
Sorry, the second flash disk marked
Flash
B has
disk.
only one video. Has only one video.
It's in the flash disk marked
B, correct, my
Flash disk marked B. Can you play that?
You're right, Don.
The flash disk marked B. Council, if you have any other questions, you can continue with the rest as they get the video.
In your grievances at paragraph 3, at page 67 of the Assembly's volume 1, you give various descriptions that the governor makes against various leaders in your view. Have you particularized any allegation, any claim, any insult, demeaning, vilification that the governor makes against Mutembei, Rindikiri, that is yourself?
Madam Speaker, I'm here as the chair of the Mero Parliamentary Caucus. I'm not standing as Mugambi per se. So in this affidavit, I believe in totality, it includes myself.
I've said in paragraph 3, is there any claim at A, B, C, you have numbered them, that you claim the governor makes against Mutembei, Rindikiri, that is yourself?
Madam Speaker, as I said, the implication of governor's statement defiling us, and I seek your indulgence, Madam Speaker, members of the Senate, is that this is in reference to the discussion the governor presented. Therefore, I cannot isolate myself per se from this. So I'm part and parcel of it, even if my name is not appearing there as Mutembei Rindikiri. So I'm dealing with the matter in totality, the 10 cartels.
Council, can you confirm whether the flash disk has 1 B or 1 D? There's only one flash disk and it has 1 D. It's marked as 1 D.
The flash disk with the flash disk itself marks as 1D. Yes. Mr. Speaker, Madam Chair, did I get that right?
Yes.
No, our flash disk is, there are 2 flash disks. To distinguish them, only one is marked B, just to distinguish from the earlier one. There's no 2 flash, so we just marked 1B to distinguish it. It has only one video clip of less than 2 minutes.
Check again, Secretariat. 1B.
No, just B.
It's marked just B.
B for boy.
Secretariat, confirm.
Just for the record, Mr. Mutembei, your constituency is Buri constituency.
You are quite right.
At paragraph 3C, you complain about an allegation made against the member for Central Imenti constituency.
Correct.
At paragraph 3D, you complain about an allegation made against the member for South Imenti constituency.
Correct.
Is there any allegation made against the member for Buri constituency in a similar fashion?
No.
Thank you so much. Have you seen any clip of being played or in your record of documents or material where the governor allegedly promises to get the member for Central Imenti constituency Amwiru?
As I said, I share a lot of information as a caucus with the other members of parliament, and I believe there's a possibility, yes.
You know, if they can't get B, are they able to retrieve the video marked KMV12B? I just cross-check whether it may have related content. KMV12B in the flash disk from which they were playing the other videos.
Secretariat, can you check KMV12B? Counsel, can you wind up your cross-examination?
I don't know whether the clip was not found because
The first one was not found, and your counsel is already there. He's confirmed it's not there. So they are looking out now for the second one you've requested.
just for the record, please confirm that in fact, Meru County has 11 elected members of parliament and not 10.
As I said, the members of parliament present, they included women rep and the senator. We have
Is that
two
not my
members.
question, by any chance?
We have 11 elected members of parliament, but the members of parliament present that day were 10.
And I don't know what the information from the secretary is regarding the clip. Otherwise, I'll have to rest at that point because the next question was supposed to come from the clip.
Is the clip there? Have you found the flash disk? We might have to move on. Are you able to phrase the question without you remind him what was the content of the clip?
Do you remember the event you attended where the Honorable Mpuri Aburi made sexual slurs using a stick called kibiriri? What they are going to do with the governor with that stick? Do you remember that meeting?
There are so many meetings we have attended. Which one is
I'm
particular?
talking about a particular one where the Honorable Mpuri Aburi described what they were going to do to the governor using the kibiriri stick. A particular meeting where that was made.
I have attended many, that's what I'm saying.
Of all those meetings had Mpuri Aburi making a sexual slur at what they were going to do to the governor using the kibiriri stick.
I am not aware of them.
And in the absence of the video clip, I am hamstrung. I would have wished that the witness sees himself saying they support what Mpuri Aburi has said.
Okay. Just 1 minute, we reconfirm with the secretariat whether the clip is there.
And may I have my assistant allowed in the secretariat team just to see whether they can show the video?
He's already there. He's working with the secretariat team. He's up there. Council, they are checking out for it. We will indulge you to return that question if it is found. Have you found it? Yes. We will indulge you to come back when the
Thank you
clip
so
is
much.
found.
I'm
so
humbled.
we can do the re-exam, and that will be done in 5 minutes.
I'm humbled.
So, Council, for the county, can you do the re-examination? 5 minutes.
Honorable Rindikiri,
Yes, Council.
to the best of your knowledge, does the governor have any justification for this constant reference to MPs as cartels, greedy, watu wa tumbo zao, and all the other insults?
A good governor will move with 12 members of parliament and 59 members of county assembly.
My question, sir, to the best of your knowledge and conscience, has the governor ever had any justification for this war against MPs?
Actually, it's a surprise that she can pick issues with the members of parliament.
Do you know anything the MPs have done as a group to warrant this collective vilification every weekend?
I'm not aware of any.
Are you aware of any complaint lodged by the Honorable Kawira with the state agency that deals with cartelism? Has she ever launched any complaint
I'm not aware
before
of any.
the Competition Authority of Kenya against any MP?
I'm not aware of anything.
To the knowledge of the interpretation, I think that's the video Mr. Ongwaya was referring to, Mr. Speaker. I don't know how we proceed given he had been promised some indulgence. I think I can allow him to put the question, then I can, if you permit, of course.
Okay, let the video be played.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Sir, I feel relieved.
Ya kwamba tumeteseka, kutawaliwa vibaya na mkora asiosiwa anafaa kuongezwa katoto kwa tumbo na simiti na mawe ndio atisikie hata.
Did that which I just say, wamechoka kuongozwa na mkora anafaa kuongezwa katoto kwa tumbo na simiti na mawe?
That is Polo's statement.
I didn't get that. You answer?
That is Polo's statement from what I'm
saying. Did that speaker, that Mburi, make that statement that I've just said?
I've said, Mr. Speaker, that is Polo speaking.
That Mpuri,
has spoken those ones.
That Mpuri is a member of your caucus, the caucus you come to represent here. True or not true?
And that's true.
Did your member make that statement I have just said? Anafaa awekwe katoto kwa tumbo na simiti na mawe?
I'll have to cross-check that because I don't know how katoto can be put in a komawe.
Honorable member.
Mr. Speaker, you know, from where I come from, speaking about sexuality, makes me a bit shy.
You're just supposed to confirm what has been said.
Yes, that's what you said.
Thank you. Let's proceed. Proceed playing.
Lakini tunataka kiti ya mtuma apewe, kiti yake, deputy yake, magari mbizwe, security apewe, kila kitu apewe, na kiti ya finance, kiti ya pesa apewe.
What is that speaker
Council,
saying?
you have 3 minutes to conclude.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I'll be done. What is that speaker saying? The person speaking.
From what I can lead, this is why I've come with this stick to insert and steer Kawira, the Satan who has defeated men.
Proceed, playing.
Kwa hivyo sisi tunaunga mkono hilo mjadala umeletwa na Mheshimiwa Mporo na
we have seen Mr. Speaker.
Order, Senators.
Thank you so much. No. So, Speaker, the members may understand why I was a bit frustrated when this video could be played. Ms. Mpuri Aburi is not filing a motion before the County Assembly, is he, to your knowledge?
Mr. Speaker, I seek your indulgence, sir, because there is a section...
Honorable Mugambe, is it a yes or no, so that we make progress?
Mpuri Aburi is not filing a motion before the County Assembly, is he? He's not taking the motion before the County Assembly.
He is speaking to the public.
The only thing, the motion we have had him is Oh, so before I go there, but do you know that stick that he's holding in his hand is a common stick in Meru community? Do you know
An
it?
African item.
Yes, what is it called in Meru?
Kibiri.
Kibiri, good. The motion he has done are two, to demonstrate what he's going to use that kibiri for, and two, the other motion is the deputy governor must be given the finance docket. Those are the two things he has spoken about there.
Yeah.
Is that not true?
See,
Is that true or not true? That he has spoken about two things.
Mr.
Inserting the kibiri in the governor, I'm being now gross because of the words he used, and two, the deputy governor getting the finance docket. Are those the two things he has spoken about?
Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, I think that translation is not correct. It is not correct.
What is the correct translation?
It is not correct. What it has been there, what
is the correct
council
translation?
elected me to do is to read what is written there, but the interpretation and the translation is different.
What is the correct translation?
Just repeat it.
Could we replay just a few minutes there when Honorable Mpuri is speaking in Meru?
Honorable Mugambi, if you say it's not correct, it means you have the correct version.
Yes.
So proceed to tell us, what does it mean?
Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, the stake that Mpuri is holding is supposed to be for stealing porridge.
Correct.
Not sexuality.
But what is he saying? What is he saying he will do with it?
Honorable Mugambi, just tell us what the Honorable Mpuri is saying. What is he saying in that video? You've had it played.
It was very fast, that's why I needed it to be repeated.
And apart from seeing the video, I can see you were there.
Yes,
So
I was
you
there.
have the benefit of having listened.
Because there are two matters, Mr. Speaker, and that's why I was seeking your indulgence. That we were speaking about the creation of the county.
No, what did Honorable Mpuri say?
Mpuri said that he's going to use that stake to steer some things from the governor. That's, yeah.
Proceed, Council.
When he talked about to steer, he talked about the governor by name, didn't he?
Correct.
Thank you. And you stood up to support that motion by Honorable Mpuri expressly in your words.
Mr. Speaker, that is not true. That is not true. That clip is cut because what I was supporting is the agenda for subdivision of Meru County into Nyambene County and Meru County into two.
In that clip, we don't see, sorry, in that clip, at least has been played, we don't see subdivision of Meru County into two as an agenda. Do we see it?
I am not the author.
Do we see it? We have just looked at it. Do we see it?
I am not the author.
Mr. Speaker, that answer my question, or not we see it. Do we see the agenda of subdivision of Meru County into two, or in any other form of subdivision of Meru County as an agenda in that, in of the speeches there that we have looked at?
Mr. Speaker, I've just seen the clip. This is my first time to see that clip, but what I know, and because I was there, the agenda was on top of the other agendas. What I was supporting.
Honorable Mugambi, the question is, in this particular clip that has been played, do you see that agenda of splitting to two counties being discussed?
From this clip, no.
Would supporting those sexual slurs, as you expressly say in that clip, be conduct befitting a member of parliament and a leader like you?
Mr. Speaker, again I say, I did not support that item.
That will be all in a cross-examination.
Thank you. Now, Council, you have, what was the remaining minutes, Secretariat, for re-examination? 3.
Honorable Mugambi, let's assume, for argument's sake, that the Honorable Mporo was grossly wrong in the utterances he made. Would that justify the vilification of the other 10 MPs?
No.
As the governor placed before this Senate evidence of any wrong, the other 10 MPs, let's agree for argument's sake that the Honorable Mporo was wrong.
I have not come across any.
Between the Honorable Mporo and the Honorable Kawira, to the best of your knowledge, who began the provocation?
I believe it is Madam Governor.
This video you've just been shown, the occasion in question, did it occur before or after the presidential function in which all of you are called cartels?
It was before.
Which one occurred before the other? Is it the presidential function or the video we've just been shown?
It was the video that we have just been shown.
You said the Honorable Kirima was called a tractor?
That was Honorable Dr. Shadrach Mwiti.
As the governor explained the basis for that lie in a response to the best of your knowledge?
We saw it in the clip, and that was so demeaning. And we thought that as elected leaders, if there was any mistake done, it would have been followed by an apology. But the analogy clearly demonstrated the lack of respect for the elected member of parliament for South Imenti.
What would you tell the Senate? This is my last question. Is the prevailing status in Meru County attributable to these endless wars between the governor, the MCAs, the MPs, and virtually anyone the governor wakes up in the mood of vilifying?
Come again?
What is the prevailing general situation in Meru attributable to the governor's unending fights with other leaders?
Mr. Speaker and the members of the Senate, we are faced with a very difficult moment in our local politics of Meru County. The continued verification and the continuous insult and demeaning has left our county in a lot of shame. Unless this Senate takes a decision, Meru County as it is right now, it is a laughing stock.
Council, I think that should conclude the session.
Much obliged, Mr. Speaker.
Now, Senators, I will give you 5 minutes for clarifications on this witness, so that we conclude on the remaining witness. Senator Oroba.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have 2 clarifications. I'll be very quick that I'm seeking. There's been a lot of use of phrases such as kaende kaende, wenye wivu wajinyonge, and other terminologies that sound abrasive, harsh, and insensitive. I would be asking Mr. Speaker for clarification how those are grounds for impeachment, if they can tie them to either committing a crime, abuse of office, physical or mental incapacitation. My second clarification, Mr. Speaker, is we have so many from both parties, but this one I pose actually perhaps to both. We have a lot of evidence that has been submitted here in terms of exhibits in support of the impeachment motion, and they're quoting social media, WhatsApp messages, Facebook, and the likes. My question would be for clarification: has this evidence actually passed through the legal process of authentication? legally known as the chain of custody, so that we can be sure that what we are referencing is actually the legitimate evidence? And is it possible to get the context of these screenshots? Because we are in the era where there is a lot of misleading. So perhaps if we can get the context or the full, instead of just giving a screenshot of partly of the message. And finally, Mr. Speaker, did you actually get consent for any social media exhibits that you've posted here? As you know, for instance, in WhatsApp,